Hello guys, welcome back to the finale of Bastion. I am Levy, the Amish Gamer. In the last part, we did a couple of who knows wheres, but ended up getting my ass kicked. And while we're at it, we saved Zia from the Zoltan's Hollow. Actually, no, that was actually a couple of parts ago. Actually, all we did was who knows where, and I got my ass kicked. So we're not going to use Pyth for it. I don't really care for it.
Put up some guardrails.
Yeah, Rux, why don't you do that? So right now, we're going to go all the way to the final area. Which I hate how they don't put it to the final area. Which is the Tahsil Terminals. Which is actually the kind of like the Underground Railroad, only for the ore. So, let's begin. Once you enter this area, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Ready. Basically, they're nice enough to tell you that this is the final area. Are you ready to go kick ass? Yes, I am.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
Ow.
But he'll be alright.
I hope so. Well, I do have my trusty spike.
Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Yeah.
The Calamity hit the Tahsil Terminals hardest of all.
Ouch. The music here is actually really good.
You know
I like the
Zolf
music in the
back
very
there.
end of the terminals.
All his old friends and family were there.
Oh, I hate this one. It's kind of
Taken
like
by the Calamity.
I actually feel bad for
Zolf must
Zolf
be
here.
there all alone, just waiting.
He was waiting for the his friends to come back. He wanted everyone to be saved, but it didn't work.
You know what's funny? Well,
Don't even try it. What's sad is that I'm acting like they're pretty much they're.
all of us are waiting for a kid.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. But at the same time, it's kind of sad that I'm actually killing the aura. And I'm poisoned.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
It's like the best thing to do, actually. And I'm destroying the ores like sacred symbols. That's actually more corrupt and sad.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this.
What? Oh, so it's basically he's telling Zia this.
There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. This disease the Earth planet here will go away.
It's sad.
What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
What happens to Zolf doesn't matter. That's sad. Like, actually, when you actually hear what happens to Zolf, you kind of understand why he did it. And why he's blaming everyone for it.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
Ah, a little dub.
Everyone will be alright.
True, but will they?
We'll all be gone.
What? What do you mean we'll all be gone? Okay, so now we understand why Zolf retreated to the terminals. But why is it that we'll all be gone? That's the thing I don't understand.
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
Stop? How so?
Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the Calamity.
This is actually a neat. It's a neat mechanic that you never get to use in any part of the game except for here. Hopscotch. I like it.
You be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
So basically, what he's trying to say is that the Bastion is like not a retelling, but it's like a it's basically built to bring back everything lost in the Calamity. It's basically what that is. Which I kind of like Rux's attempt to bring it back. But that, yeah, I kind of agree that they failed to see what's going on. If they can actually see what's going on, maybe the Aura can understand, but they can't because they're blinded by hatred. Smack, smack.
All of life's little setbacks.
All of life will be
Imagine
setback,
if you
which
could
is a
have
good
another
thing.
go at 'em.
It's sad that they just want everything to go back the way it was, but only problem is that how will it be all back? That's what the Bastion's trying to do, or that's what Rux is trying to do. He's trying to set everything back. He's one of those people that didn't want the Calamity to happen.
Anyone you've ever heard.
It's kind of like redoing machines. Like everything we've done, you can redo it.
Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
That would actually be awesome, to be honest.
Well,
And there's something over there. That actually would be awesome.
I guess there's nothing more to say.
What is there to say? You took it. I want it. Die.
Who am I kidding?
Damn it, Rux, you have that sense of humor that everyone loves. Okay, now we're gonna play hopscotch. Hoppity, hoppity, hop.
There's something else.
What? What?
A confession.
What is it, Rux?
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Yeah, how do you? I mean, they say you dreamt it. Or you did. In the last couple of episodes ago.
Well, I designed the place. But that's beside the point.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you said. Yeah, you dreamt it.
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time.
You're...
You can't test it.
It's... so it's basically saying it's only a one thing, like a one-shot thing.
So you're probably wondering if the Calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again?
Exactly.
After the Bastion does its thing.
Exactly, that's the question.
The answer is... I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't know either, because it's like one of those things that no one knows. Because the Bastion is basically, like he's trying to say, it's a redo machine, but you don't know if it'll work or not. That's what Rux is trying to say.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless...
Get that open.
Unless you wanted to stay here. With us.
Wait, what is he trying to say? Think
Well,
Rux...
that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
So apparently, Zia wants to stay. And we're gonna come across my favorite part of the game. The battering ram.
Calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
No, of course not. Whamming it is fun. This is actually my favorite
Bastion
part,
does have another
actually.
function. Strictly speaking,
Wait, what's
if
the other
ever the
function?
monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round
Evacuate?
up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
So basically, there's another option. You can basically redo what happened in the Calamity, or you can't. So it's basically a choice system. You could choose to end it, or you could choose to go forward.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city.
And also
Together.
we could, yeah, and also that we could rebuild what we broke. It's kind of like a play on words that some things that you wish you can undo, you cannot undo. Which is face for our mass evacuation.
You know, Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that
You know what?
shard without a fight, don't you?
I like how the little legs move. It actually does look like a big battering ram on legs.
Zolf and the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
That is sad. Why?
Zolf dedicated
I mean,
his life
I can
to the
understand
lasting peace
why,
between the
but
Ura and Zealandia.
I can understand why he would want to see it fall, but they just didn't. Zol should have understood what it was made for.
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
That shard, I want it.
He tried
Hey.
to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Gimme! Gimme the shard! Ugh. Not making it easier, man. I'm just killing your people. Is this what you want?
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
Apparently, this is the kind of the reason why I kind of don't like the Aura, because they would do anything,
It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
and it's making the matter worse. You know what? Come here. Punch. Punch. Oh, you want to bring that into the batter? Don't even bother. You know what? Oh man, I can't do it. Dead. Now I want my shard. After I kill your bull. Thank you. Shard.
One thing's for sure.
It's the last of the
The
shard.
Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Yeah, that's sad. Wait, what are you doing? Oi! What the? Zolf? Sheesh. Okay. Here's actually kind of a sad moment. There's two things you can do. You can move on. You can abandon his body and press forward, or you can abandon the battering ram. Now for here, I'm not going to say a word for it, because I just want you to hear the music behind it, and it's very, very good. It's called Mother, I'm Here, by the same person that wrote the lyrics for Build That Wall, so enjoy the music.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you? Kid's probably dealt us off by now. It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
Now that right there is kind of like one of the most saddest things I've ever seen in a game before. That music playing as you carry his body all the way through the enemy lines. And they have a sign of respect for him by not even attacking him. Except for that one that died. So now we're back at the Bastion.
Hey, kid.
What's wrong?
Get up, kid.
He's trying to get up, but he can't. He's been wounded.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Come on, kid, get up.
That's more like it.
Even though you're wounded, it's still better than nothing.
Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Alright.
The Bastion. It's finally finished.
And it's rebuilt. So Bastion
Now,
is finally made.
There's something I want you to see.
So pretty much, the Bastion is done. But there's one more little piece of business.
To the heart of the Bastion.
The last piece
I
of
ain't
business.
one for long goodbyes. So here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors.
This is actually
We
a
can
good
tell
thing.
you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
We can't really do it now after we talk to both Zia and Rux. So first talk to
Hey,
Rux.
kid.
So there's a lot of things we have to talk about. So
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
so basically one of the things is you could save all the creatures, save all the people, or you can just move on and stop the aura from being dead.
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Exactly, because he wanted to become the Marshals, and the Marshals loved him. Well, not love him, but, you know, they respect him. Okay, so these are the two things right here. There's the Bastion's restoration and the evacuation. Let's hear about the evacuation.
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
So basically, the evacuation means that you can leave the calamity, but the restorations fix everything.
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
You made it.
And let's talk to Zia. This is the only time you ever get to hear a female voice actor. For this is Zia, so I'm not going to talk when she's saying things, so yeah.
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rux. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
And that's basically all she has to say. To be honest, he wants everything to be fixed, but at the same time, he doesn't care about the decision. On the other hand, Zia doesn't want the calamity to be made, but at the same time, she doesn't want the calamity to happen. But she doesn't want to go back to the world where everyone hates her and criticizes her. So I can understand her point. So basically, I could do two of them. Make two endings, but I'm going to stick with one. And I'm going to stick to the one that I actually like it better. So there's Evacuation and restoration. I could build the world back the way it was, or I can evacuate and just pretty much move on. So... This process will do irreparable damage to the core, or this one can restore the previous world state. So basically, I'm going to choose one of them. And I'm pretty much gonna pick Evacuation. Because I actually like the ending this one for a lot better. Yes. So the beginning, which is basically, you let the world. You don't let the world matter, so.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this.
Of course.
I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here, we can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please.
Exactly.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep.
Exactly.
Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Hell yeah. Now, sorry I wasn't talking much about the song, but this is actually the second song that was pretty much nominated for the best song in the video game, which is called Setting Sail Coming Home. It is a very good song, but I like Build That Wall a little bit better. And so pretty much I chose Evacuation because I kind of like the Evacuation ending a lot better. It shows everyone back in their world. That's pretty much it. So basically, this is Bastion. It's basically a very good RPG. It's a very good game. It sold a lot. It won a lot of awards. And I'm actually glad that it won a lot of awards. And Darren Korb actually wrote some of the best music I've ever heard in a video game. From the Terminals, to Build That Wall, Mother I'm Here, and Setting Sail Coming Home. The music is very, very good. I wish I could own the entire soundtrack though, but I can't because iTunes. I don't have iTunes, so meh. So yeah, this is basically Bastion in a nutshell. 12 parts. Completely done. it was the end, and I actually love this game very much. I'm actually quite glad that I got this done before my college started. But then some people are going to be asking me, what am I going to do? Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm thinking about doing Deadlight. Some people are going to be confused of why I'm doing it, some people aren't. Well, the reason why I'm going to do Deadlight was simply this. The game's very good. Is it as good as Bastion? They're both equally good, but I prefer Bastion a little bit more because it's an RPG. Pretty much the reason why. But I think I could skip the credits. Oh, I can? Oh, that sucks. It pauses the game, but I can't even skip it. Sucks. Sucks that I can't skip the credits. Because, to be blatantly honest, I just wanted to skip to go all the way to the end. So I can actually end it off right. Well, Bastion is done in a nutshell. So right now, all I gotta do is plan other Let's Plays and plan for my college, because after I'm done with college, I can do more Let's Plays. Actually, during college, I can do that too. And basically, we come at the end of the credits. Yeah. I'd like to thank everyone that actually watched the series. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and thank you, Harpy, for actually, I don't know, giving me some motivation for making me do the Let's Play. And now I unlocked New Game Plus, which I'm not going to do. And I'm going to go back so I can actually show the title screen. Bastion. Done. Anyways, I'd like to thank Harpy for actually giving me some motivation to do it. She likes this game very much. She wanted the LP of it. I also thank the local supporters and fans that like my content, and to everyone watching it. So yeah, until we meet again, this is Levy Armstrong, Kid Machine 1 and all, so goodbye, farewell, adieu, but the most important thing is I will see you in the next Let's Play, so ta-ta.